Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. Love with all your heart. Missing someone. Love with heart.
Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. Today is Tuesday the 2nd of November and I am shocked that it is November. We are in the second last month of the year. It is officially Christmas season in my head. I was so hyped for spooky season. I did so many vlogs, I read so many books, and I was there for Halloween. But when I tell you my excitement for Christmas is double what my excitement for Halloween was, I am so excited. These next 2 months you're going to be getting peak cozy content. Probably not full-on Christmas content for like another maybe 2-3 weeks, but you will be getting more cozy content. I had my first hot chocolate of the year yesterday, which was so amazing, and I am so excited to get into this winter Christmas season. So I usually start my vlogs on a Monday, but I was so busy yesterday that I didn't even get to open the vlog, but I did finish a book. So I'm going to talk about which book I finished in just a minute, but first I want to show you the TBR for the week. I kind of only have like 1 or 2 books on this TBR because honestly I am so busy this week, and the book that I have on this TBR is very big. So let's just get straight into it. This book is a very highly anticipated release of mine, but the more reviews I see about it, the less I kind of want to pick up this book. So I want to read it as soon as possible so that I can like make my own decision on it, and that book is A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And this is kind of like the start of a new series in the world of From Blood and Ash, which I am excited to read because Jennifer L. Armentrout somehow makes every single book she writes very addictive. But this basically follows Nicotos and Seraphina, who are like gods or goddesses thousands of years before Poppy and Castile and the From Blood and Ash world. A lot of what people are saying about this book is that they're really annoyed that Jennifer L. Armentrout decided to start a new series with new characters before finishing the From Blood and Ash series, and I do agree with that. I think that I would have much rathered the continuation of Crown of Gilded Bones than the start of a new series. However, I'm still gonna read it, hopefully love it, and I'm very excited. Hoping to annotate this also. Honestly, annotating the From Blood and Ash books is one of my favorite things to do, so hopefully we'll get through that. Yeah, so that is the only kind of book on my TBR this week. So yeah, let's talk about the book that I finished yesterday, because let me just say it was a 1-star book. Let's get into it. So the book that I finished was Lake's Edge by Lyndall Clipstone. This was our October book club pick for the Besties book club, and you will see me start this book and my first-hand thoughts in my Halloween vlog. But I finished this book yesterday, and let me tell you, I dislike this very much. I don't know what it is that makes me hate it so much. Like, a 1-star book for me is quite dramatic because usually I find like 1 or 2 things that I do enjoy in a book, but I really didn't like this book at all. So if you don't know the story of this book, we have our main character Violetta and her brother Arian, and they get taken to this like Lake's Edge manor by like the lord of their town because her brother has like special shadow abilities in this castle, and they're figuring out things to do with a curse, and there's a Lord of Under. I don't even know how to like go about explaining my thoughts on this book or like my feelings because I just didn't like it. I read the first 120 pages very quickly on Halloween morning, and I was kind of into it. I was never loving it, and like the first 120 pages were interesting, I'll give it that, but after that it just kind of went downhill. All of the characters were very bland. There was some representation, which I really like, and that was kind of the only thing that I did like about this book, but even that wasn't like delved into or anything. But also it didn't sadly make up for the shitstorm that is this book. I didn't like any of the characters at all. I thought that they were all very one-dimensional, and I didn't care about all of them. The romance in here was not fleshed out enough. There was no chemistry between these characters. There was nothing there that I thought, wow, I'm rooting for these people, because I didn't like them as individuals, so I'm not gonna like them as a couple. There was no real plot twist in this book. The plot twist at the end was really bad, and I will not be picking up book 2. Let me just say that if this wasn't for my book club, I would have DNF'd this book, and I don't want to shit on it because I know some people have liked it, and I'm not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong in this. Like, there was nothing that like made me outwardly angry, like something really bad that happened in it. It was just boring, and there was nothing to it, which I just can't get behind. And also there was some really weird sentences in here. Like one of them, they kept wiping their wrists over their face, and I was just trying to like picture that, and I was like, you wipe your, and I'm sure they meant like maybe like this, but like, is that your wrist? It is. But it just didn't make sense the way it was. And then when the two main characters were like having a moment, it was written really, really weirdly, and it was like he wrapped my hair around his arm, and I'm like, who does that? Who wraps their hair? Like, my hair is too short, but like, who does this? Who wraps their hair around somebody's arm? Like, it's a weird thing to do. The cover is stunning, and I really had high expectations, but they sadly didn't come true. So I'm really hoping that A Shadow in the Ember does come through for me, because if I read another freaking bad book, I am going to go into a reading slump, and I don't want that negative energy in my life. I'm gonna stop talking right now. I am probably going to watch some of You. I'm on like episode 6 or 7, and I'm so excited to finish it. I'm invested, and these people are so twisted, and the way they convince themselves that they're not like bad people is hilarious to me. So I'm gonna go do that and then potentially start this book also. I do have some editing to do, some homework to do, things like that, but I'm gonna stop talking right now because my intros are always way too long. Have an amazing week, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hey besties. Okay, so it is currently Wednesday night and it is 10 p.m. I'm on sprints with the girls, so I haven't actually read anything so far. I've been watching Phil Dunphy edits and Modern Family edits on TikTok. So this morning I started A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer Armentrout, and I am currently 50 pages in. I think that it's really good so far. I know I've heard a lot of mixed things about this book, but honestly I'm here for it. Like, I've read the first 2 chapters and I'm loving it. I've annotated some things, but also I don't really know what's going on, and I feel like that is just like a running theme in this series. I couldn't tell you what the significance of our main character is to the story. Like, I don't know how she ties in with the original series. I don't know what's gonna happen in this book. I don't know if she's like the first maiden, if she's like a queen, if she's like a goddess. I don't really know, but I suppose this book is gonna tell me. I'm gonna sit and read A Shadow in the Ember for as long as possible. I think I'm gonna go to bed a little bit earlier tonight because I'm very tired. Also, I totally forgot to say, but it was my sister's birthday today. It was her 7th birthday, and it was so cute, and she's adorable. So I like saw her, I gave her her gifts, and we had pizza for dinner and a cake, and it was just so nice, and we got to see so many family members, and yeah, it was really exciting. So her like party is on Sunday, so I will be going to that as well. It was a really good day, and I feel like more of those are needed. Hey besties, happy Thursday. So it is Thursday evening, it is 7 p.m. I have not read anything today. Are we shocked? No, I am planning on reading some this evening, maybe. We'll see. I just have had a lot going on this week, and I just got my exam timetable, and they're not until like the end of the month / start of December, but like I'm a little bit behind on some of my subjects, so I need to pick up the pace. And I spent my day preparing for those and trying to gather like what topics are going to be on those. Very exciting day. So I have made myself the first iced coffee I've had since probably August maybe, and it is really nice, and I've forgotten how much I loved iced coffee. Among exam prep today, I have been watching You on Netflix, and I am halfway through episode 9. There's only 10 episodes, so I'm hoping to finish that maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But for right now, I am going to drink my iced coffee. I'm watching some booktube. I'm getting very much into the romance book mood again, so I did order a Christmas romance. I ordered Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey, and I'm so excited. I don't usually read Christmas rom-coms, but because this is Tessa Bailey and it's like smutty, I thought it would be good. But I'm very much back in my romance era. I thought it was just here for the summer, but sadly no. So I am still planning on reading A Shadow in the Ember. I think I'm gonna read some tonight, but we'll see. I don't really know if I'm in the reading mood, because I love reading. Obviously I have my whole brand centered around reading, but when I have other things going on in my life, I don't read. And a lot of people do the opposite. A lot of people read when they're stressed or when they have lots of other things going on, but for me, I don't do that. I don't know why, but I just like to keep reading for when I'm happy and relaxed and like calm, which I am calm and happy and relaxed, but like also have a lot of stuff to do. So I might get to it, I might not get to it. I'm hoping to do a lot of reading this weekend because I'm not gonna have a lot to do this weekend, so we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm very excited, and I'll get back to you later. Hi besties. Okay, it is now Thursday night and it is 10:25 in the evening. You might have seen I'm having just such a cozy night. I lit my new candle that I love. I have my fairy lights on and I also have like my projector thing that's like the green and blue lights. So, reading update time. I haven't read anything, but I have changed my mind slightly. So I am still planning on reading A Shadow in the Ember, but I am planning on reading another book first, and the book that I'm planning on reading right now is The Risk by Elle Kennedy. I was talking with Soph earlier and we both wanted to read more romances, and this is on both of our TBRs, so I thought it would be a good idea to buddy read this. But now seeing the size of it, it's like 400 pages, I'm slightly regretting my decision, but also like I'm excited to read it. So if you're watching this and you have any romance recommendations for me, basically I'm looking for like winter themed romances. They don't even need to be Christmas books, like they can be Christmas books, and if you have Christmas romance recs, let me know, as long as they're not like cringy, but just like winter themed romances. Like from Luke Love with Love, it's about ice skating. Like ice skating is a wintry thing, so books like that. If you have any of those recommendations, please let me know down in the comments, because I really want to read all of those type of books. So I think I'm going to start this right now and see how far I get into it tonight. I also realized that today is the 4th of November. I'm planning on reading November 9 by Colleen Hoover on the 9th of November. Ideally, I would like to finish both of these books this weekend so that I can start November 9th, but I think I'm going to start this right now. I think this is about Brenna, who was Summer's best friend in The Chase, and I'm just so excited to be back in this world. I don't think that the spin-off series is like as good as the original series, but nothing really is. Like I feel like the original is just so much better in almost everything, but I'm very excited to continue. And from what I remember, these books you can read in like a day because they are so fast. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on an ASMR room. I'm going to try to stay off my phone and read as much as I can. Hey guys, happy Friday. So it is now Friday morning, it is about 10 a.m. and I wanted to give you a quick reading update. So I think I mentioned last night that I was planning on starting The Risk by Elle Kennedy, and I did start it. So I read like 16 pages last night. I picked it up again this morning and I'm now on page 40. I'm really liking this. I'm loving the direction it's going in. I love Brenna. She's such a strong woman and I just love that about her. I decided to wear my Briar U jumper today because I thought it fit. You know, I'm reading Briar U book, wearing Briar U jumper. It fits. I have a math test in like 2-3 hours. Am I studying for that right now? No. Am I looking at book wish lists on Amazon? Yes, I am. I kind of want to finish The Risk today. I don't know how realistic that is, but I kind of want to do that because I just really want to be finished with this book. Not that I'm not liking it, I'm loving it. I just really want to get through more books, and it's like the 5th today and I've only finished one book, and that was a 1-star book, so I just need to get back on the reading bandwagon. It is 1:43. I have an exam starting in 2 minutes, but I want to give you an update first because priorities, am I right? So I've been reading some of The Risk and I'm really excited to continue reading, and I will be reading a lot more of it hopefully this evening. I'm on page 72. Really liking it. I think I like the tone of this one more than The Chase. The Chase, though I did end up giving it 5 stars, I just didn't love The Chase as much as the other books. I am really liking the tone of this. I love Brenna. I love Jake. I think that's a step up because I didn't particularly like Fitz or Summer in The Chase. Like they were okay, but they just weren't my favorite couple. I will say that I don't think that this series is as good as the original series, and I mean, I think that's to be expected. The characters are very different, and like a spin-off series is not always as good as the original series. But I will say that also I think like the guys in here are just less sweet. Like in The Deal, The Mistake, The Goal, The Score, those 4 boys are my book boyfriends. Like I would marry those. I could be on my wedding day and one of those boys walk in and I will leave whoever I'm at the altar with to go with them. I love those books. I love the relationships in there. In these ones, it seems as though the relationships are a lot more physical, and maybe it's because the characters are perhaps younger, maybe it's because they're just different people, I know that, but also like there's less sweet wholesome relationship, like oh my god swoon worthy moments in the Briar You series. It's kind of just more like physical attraction rather than like just completely being in love with the other person. And I am only 72 pages in, but I definitely did find that in the first book of this series. But I'm really liking it, so I do kind of want to finish this or read as much of it as I can. It is just so fun to read, and it's like written in such a simplistic way that you can just keep reading because it's not taking like brain power to read. But I need to stop talking right now because I have to do my math test. I hope it goes well. I haven't studied all that much, so we're gonna see how it goes, but I will get back to you later with some more updates. And yeah, happy Friday. Hi besties, happy Saturday. We're just about to have our book club discussion on Lake's Edge. I put on these stick-on nails from Pennies and I kind of hate them, so I'm gonna try to take them off, but they're kind of stuck on there now. But we're just about to have our discussion for Lake's Edge, which was our October book club pick, and it's going to be a chaotic one because I rated it 1 star, Sophia DNF'd it, Lucy didn't read the book, Bisma liked it and rated it 4 stars, and I actually don't know what Sarah thought of the book. So I think this is going to be a chaotic live show, but I'm excited nonetheless, and I have not read anything else since I spoke to you last. This has been probably one of the least successful reading weeks, but it's fine. These things happen, and I've just had really bad headaches this week and I've been busy and stuff, so it's fine. But I'm hoping to read more of The Risk tonight. Okay besties, it is almost 10:30 and I leave in like 15 minutes to go collect my mum from work. But I started a new Kindle Unlimited romance because I'm in such a romance mood, but I don't have enough time to like sit and read a full-length novel. So I picked up this one. I can't remember the name, but I will put it here if I can. And I started it and I didn't really know what to expect. I thought it was about like this girl going on holidays in Italy. She has a shitty boyfriend, so she decides to go to dinner with this older guy, and we all know how it ends, but it's a mafia romance. I didn't know it was going to be a mafia romance. I'm here for it. I'm thriving, living my best life, and it's a novella and I'm 42% of the way through. Thriving, absolutely thriving. Hi besties. Okay, I'm coming on here to end out this vlog. It is now Monday the 8th of November and I realized I forgot to close this out at the weekend. I went through this vlog thinking that I read nothing, but I kind of did. I finished 2 books this week. I finished Lake's Edge, which I gave 1 star to, and then I finished that novella, which I gave 2 stars to, but I only gave it 2 stars because not much really happened. There was a trope at the end that I really didn't particularly like, but honestly it was kind of more of a 2.5/3 star. I may continue with the series because they're all quite short, they're all on Kindle Unlimited, and I feel like that would be a good idea just to boost that Goodreads goal. So I did read 2 books this week and I'm actually really proud of how this vlog turned out. I started The Risk by Elle Kennedy, which I will be continuing. I'm doing a readathon tomorrow where I read November 9 by Colleen Hoover on November 9th, and I feel like that's going to be so much fun, so definitely stay tuned for that vlog. It will be up probably next Saturday. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment the light bulb emoji if you watched to the end. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.